Well, would you look at that? What do we have today? It is the gifts. Claim gifts. It is our beautiful bard. And we're going to do trials first. We're going to do pools. We're going to do events. We're going to do historic. But first with the 4 stars. Take care of these first. Morphine to Gian. Gian ult. Hold left click, have fun. Okay. It's one thing that I kinda wish I had for Viva. But, you know, don't need to get all the characters. Just the ones you really want. Colleen. She's one of the... I don't even know her name, honestly. I forgot. Yang Yang. She's one of the characters that had the potential when the game came out to make it a pretty interesting 4-star, but instead it was dungeon. Oh damn. Alto, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to play him, honestly. Taoki I had to learn when I was playing Carlotta. He was actually quite useful for me. Look. Could max out dungeon, honestly, and just try her a bit solo. Okay. Okay, done with the 4 stars. Now the important part. Oh my god. We've waited for her for quite some time. Let's see. How does it feel to play her? Okay. Oh my god, the music though. I can't, she's gorgeous. Okay. You know what? Let's get out of this. Let's do a lucky temple. You know how it is. A lucky temple. So, we have to do one thing. What we have to do is play Ciaccona song. Ciaccona song. There.
Let the show begin.
And then you do a tempo. Okay, it's fine. One more. Oh my god. Really?
Let the show begin.
Okay, she said let the show begin. Let the show begin. Please. Yes! It worked! Oh my god, I'm happy. Bum pararam param bum param 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 bum pararam param bum param param. Okay. So let's see. Can we get a weapon fast? Okay, not yet. That's 10. Can we skip it? Okay. Go. Oh no. A weapon is gonna cost me so much, isn't it? Oof. Okay, that's 40, that's 50. Jesus Christ, I lost so much on the weapon. That's 50! Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll do one by one then. No way. There we go! Dum da-da-da-dum da-dum dum da-dum 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 dum da-da-da-dum da-dum dum da-dum da-dum. Okay. Okay, let's do that first. So we don't have to think about that. So heavy attack, she stayed here. Oh. So, heavy? Attack. Oh! My bad. I did heavy 2 times. Sure? Well, that's when we have the... Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It took us a lot of pulls to get that though. Weapon is always the tricky one. Yeah. Battle pass finished and we have so many days left. That kinda sucks. Store bundles, what is this? 1 by 1. Okay. Now we can do this though. Can get 7 of those, 7 of those, and 2 of these. And then I can do a temple on the standard one. Let's get another emerald. That's fine. Okay. So, what did we get here? Tokens. A resonator, okay. Well, we're not doing that until Patty comes out. Yeah, 52. Okay. I don't know what I will want from these, but sure, we'll see. So, where is she? The only character not level 90. That's about to change. Okay. Oh god. Okay, let's do a level up first. And give her a proper weapon. The hell is that pistol? Switch. Upgrade. I should have enough? I have no idea if I have enough. I should have enough. I do, surely. Come on. Okay, level 90 weapon. Did I farm enough for her flowers? I don't remember, honestly.
文字と音楽が私たちに力をもたらしてくれるんだ。まるで奇跡のように。ラララ。これは発声練習だよ。一緒にやってみるかい？クッキーの空き箱で作ったマンドリンに豆をいっぱい入れたボトルのマラカス。工夫次第で何だってがそこは無限に広がる広大な世界。私たちは開けた平原を越え地下迷宮を探検する。
Okay.
この物語にも区切りをつける時が来た。そうだね。君と私が経験してきた旅のすべてを語る最終章のタイトルは未完にしよう。
She's talking so much though. Which is fine. Okay, you know what? Here is where I should use some for crit rate. But for 3 costs, let me see. Okay, let's do like this. Let's see which one is best here that I have. Okay, I'll equip that for now. I'll have to equip this. And then I might switch with Rover. So like... main attack. So let's see. The Rover has this one. That one. Oh my god, really? Okay, I'll switch. Crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, I'll switch with that as well. And then forecast, I actually need the crit one. So let's do data bank. How much crit does she have?
神様なら未来を予言。
67.
神様なら未来を予
I'm going for crit damage there. Let's do 3 and hope one of them is good. Because I want to save these materials for Hati.
神様なら未来を予言できるかもしれないけど、明日はどんな歌が奏でられるのかまではわからないはずさ。
Yikes. Really? Fucking hell. Is it so hard to get crit rate and crit damage on one? Please. Thank you. I'll keep that. It's a low roll, but sure. Yeah, let's do the... Casting Resonance Revelation grants Ciaccona shield 1%. Okay. So she becomes a bit tanky if I stay in her ult. Sure. Yeah, let's get ult to purple one. I should have enough for 1010, I think. I don't know. I wish it had auto conversion though. Okay, now we need to convert a lot. Not convert, sorry. Purify. So we go from here. Here. And here. I'll probably need more, but it's fine. Here. Let's do those first. Yeah, already needing a lot more. I think I'll have to use materials from my bag. Okay. There she is. I think that's pretty decent, honestly. Grants immunity to interruption. Casting basic attack increases the opponent's attack by... Okay, this one is crazy good. 40% aero damage bonus for the team. Well, I might chase for her on her rerun for C2. For S2 actually. So, we have event, but we're gonna do a story first.
リズムに乗って。
8 to 12. Okay, we were just on time, I guess.
あら、漂白者さん。こんなところで会うなんて。よろしければご一緒しても？マルゲリータから新作ピザの試食に招待されたのですが、私一人でこの量は。
なあ、聞いたか？最近ある自災が放置された書庫を整理してたら、曲と詩が書かれた手書きの本を見つけたんだってよ。噂によると最後のページにはなんと黄金の歌って書かれてたらしい。巡礼船で遭難したあの詩人たちの遺作だ。海から引き上げられた後、ただのゴミだと思われてずっと書庫に放置されてたんだと。
静かにしろ。罪人の名前を出すのはやめておけ。
ラグーナではその名前を口にしない方がよろしいかと。簡単に説明すると、黄金の歌とはかつてラグーナで名を馳せた詩人会のことですわ。3人のメンバーは祭主の名を称える信者でしたが、後に神を冒涜した罪で教団から追放されたのです。そして巡礼船で火災に遭い、全員命を落としたそうです。彼らの遺作もその時に失われてしまったはずですが。
内容も広まってるんだろ。どんな曲なんだ？
そうだな。あ、お前も聞こえてるだろ。
ん？
これと全く同じ曲だ。
Okay. In the middle of the city?
あれは亡霊が取り付いたのでしょう。ちょうどこの論文に書かれているように。お久しぶりです、我が友よ。
So Cristoforo is actually like
あなた方も
summoner or
この
like
歌の遺作について
controls
聞い
something.
たのでしょう。
亡霊とはどういうことですか？
彼らは教団の判決に不満を抱き、恨みを込めて曲を書いた。リナシータを、ラグーナを呪うために。神の恩寵に欲する者ほど神に反逆の刃を向ける。彼らこそ神を血まみれにし、教義を崩壊させる方法を知っているのだ。彼らの肉体は追放され、火の中で死んだ。しかし、その怨念はいつまでも消えず、彼らの音楽と詩を通して、私たちにも見える怪物、亡霊と化した。この亡霊は、彼らを地獄へ導いた炎のように、やがてラグーナ全体に燃え広がり、迫ってくるだろう。これは、最近になってラグーナの文芸誌に掲載された論文です。面白い見解ですね。長きにわたって復讐心を持ち続けるキャラクターは、実に魅力的です。おそらく先ほどの状況も、誰かが知らずに演奏したことで、 この論文に書かれているような怪物が現れたのでしょう。しかし、これはあくまで筆者の見解に過ぎません。あの詩人たちが亡くなってからすでに長い年月が経っています。真実を知る者はもはや誰もいません。もし本当に怨念から怪物が生まれたとすれば、なぜ亡霊はよりによってあなたを選んだのでしょうか。氷伯者さん、実に興味深いですね。そうでした。実は遺作を書き写したものがあるのです。どうぞ、あなた方に差し上げましょう。カルネバーレのお礼です。もしかしたら役に立つかもしれません。それでは我が友よ、また会いましょう。私は場所を変えて脚本を書き進めなくては。
この亡霊は彼らを地獄へ導いた炎のように、真偽のほどは確かではありません。ですが、ひとまず探りを入れてみましょう。あのトパーズにそっくりなか。
Yeah, I can actually put on English for the story. Your summer will never be there. Let's do English for story. Why not?
Perfect
Oh my
number.
god.
A perfect chord.
Yeah, I should try to get someone who has Ciaccona as well. Imagine 3 Ciacconas in a group.
In Hellwell, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Beautiful.
I'll let the song to find her.
I got goosebumps. What the hell?
Rover, Carlotta, it's been too long.
What a
You
smile.
really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those 2 guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the 2 of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
So you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then poof, out pops a monster. It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours. The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure. I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping. Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Okay. Well, we're gonna fight with. Oh, wait. I don't know if this is ours or not.
Solo time!
And like she said, solo time.
Perfect chord.
What the hell?
Let the show begin! Reborn from ancient roots!
There is no way that's mine. With 200 damage. I don't know. Maybe the ulti doesn't. We will have to check it.
burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is.
Start imagining how the story unfolds with melodies.
This is a realm created for melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life. No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone. It is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence. Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Okay, Inspiration X1.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Okay. Let's try again to find the story's real ending. Resume from choices, replay in time. Oh. So I already spent 2.
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
But couldn't we go back?
Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now
Check the
gods
last one,
twist to
damn.
create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad.
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth. Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go! Onward to new melodies! I really
Back to
admire the
Spectre
way
Rover.
it's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
We should not have a new place, right? It's just a story. Oh my god. Is she gonna do that every time we have her? I need to test that.
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled. Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind.
That's not what was on my mind.
To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not, this is what we bards call a bottleneck. Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it, not one word. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
That's an Aww, so cute.
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
I love how full of emotion she is.
Try it.
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I love how she's thinking.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Wait, screenshot.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story. Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end.
Damn.
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it. A flute, but it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
The animation is crazy. I will have to test her in Viva.
Excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments near. Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you!
Okay.
It seems this looks like he belongs to a member of the Poet Society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind. Perfect wrap-up. A perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny. Sprout of budding seeds. Let's have fun. The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveller sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot. Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
but I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then. Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling. Listen. I hear something up ahead. It seems like...
Okay, that's an interesting place.
This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile.
Oh, that's the mine,
All
actually,
allowed
right?
to enter will appear fragmented. We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep.
Or not.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth. It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know
True.
the end. He stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society. Using of words and music are weapons.
That's true.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to? All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works, yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of? That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubt. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe. And
they don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poets Society would never place a curse on Raguna. The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable.
It's interesting that the bot turns out to be like a detective. But she has a pretty cool power. Oh damn.
Where is
Yeah, I love this.
A study? Ciaccona, are we... Ciaccona? We must have gotten separated. Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies. Am I...
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky.
I don't see from here who that is.
Right or wrong.
Is it her? When she was little?
Maybe the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity? This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings aflame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Adorable. Well, let's check what's here at least. Oh, I'm not gonna read that. Something like that could even be an Easter egg. Or like from... We can't just sit here and wait for it to happen. Is there anything else we can do? Anything else would help? That's an interesting spot there. Floating library.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Fair enough.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona toccata. As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
Huh.
Rover? Rover! Are you alright? Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
I just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Ciaccona toccata.
I see.
She knows.
I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next. Yes, seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Okay, we can teleport.
Wind against my vines.
Have you found her yet? No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble. We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsals.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Oh, she knows.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Pity.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
Ciaccona. A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
Well, they didn't search very far, did they? She was just around the corner.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shia's voices are in perfect harmony, but I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense, but I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all. That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Ciaccona, show her.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
I didn't want to hold everyone back, and I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Why does this feel touching? Huh? Oh. Song from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performance seems to have encountered some trouble. Its pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait, someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order.
Fair.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind?
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poets Society. Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look.
I love this.
Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day I'll become a great bard. A proper one. Who never makes mistakes like this. Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them? Hoyola.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. It may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony. So, what did you see in Raise's melody?
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues? Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues.
Hey, we're just learning about you.
Mind the tempo. I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. There don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first. Fire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered there to find the melody. We should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Last spot deciphered on the record. Wait, these are not
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
Can it be done now? Or is it just like...
But I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
No, never mind. I thought I did that.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breath. What is it? Has anything come to mind? Yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us. Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what...
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false Sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the...
Okay. I do love the talk about this corruption and stuff.
Same as the one you saw at Avenolium? So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secret. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mispresentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons, but
the will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them...
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Okay. Let's see if that happens.
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona. Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating about the Poet Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share.
Could you... Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving...
Impressive crowd, 8 people. Oh, there are more there.
The poets did did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem, and yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end. As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems. If the poets truly meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? This charade. It was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We all tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Okay, well, we cannot reveal more things until it refreshes, I guess.
This is very confusing. Sorry.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all
He's
false?
acting.
I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright.
Sure.
The presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
We are all connected.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
End falling into the abyss. They still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question. Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
I still don't know who Christopher is exactly is. He is with Prolova.
Splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival. As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our insight, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, music, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated. His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see. We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
That's strange. She was just
like when we were children. Gone without a trace, and she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbour earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting. She did look quite down though. Never seen her wear so—
Thank you for letting us know, Ms.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbour?
Do I have anything left to get here? Oh! I didn't know. Okay.
Mind the tempo.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
Damn. Him knowing everything is crazy.
Here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the Golden Anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Renacita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together.
tradition you now call Carnival.
And? What of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever. You can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse? The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the Pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away. Isn't this what you're afraid of?
That cannot happen.
You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow? Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Are we gonna play some music or something?
Oh. It's a golden anthem. An interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Toccata family and the Poets Society accused of the same?
Thank you for understanding everything. Is there anyone else here besides you? You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Ciaccona Toccata. Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Ciaccona Toccata.
Well, now we only have one choice here.
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguuna. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away. As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the pilgrims' sail from Brad. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But in the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage. The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto pilgrim sails. Then,
It was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he
I love this type of story, honestly.
Never forget. You are a Takata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musicals. The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, but this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that...
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question. There are hints of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
I believe we can repeat this tomorrow on a different way? I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work.
This song, it's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards
Cinema.
the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
Penniless bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up, but as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to
There! Now, how's that for a story worth telling? Ah, speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice. The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant. I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep or Knight of Raguna, but still, I shall lead the charge.
Jesus Christ, how can you not love her?
Something's missing. Yes.
Okay, let's see what happens.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order. Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures?
Is it gonna turn out into a big
Why
fight?
did none of the fools that boarded the Pilgrim's sail ever thank the Sentinel? Imperator and Raguna have always stood united, yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Ciaccona Toccata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Is that so? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy!
Oh! The same old tricks again! Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Damnation! She's not working alone!
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
Okay. I wish they did that in a... like... oh, okay, sure. Wish they did it in an animated cinematic.
A masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order. But that's a story for another time. You know what this means for you, right? Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order. Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be.
True.
Well then.
This room
is our final stage.
Oh?
Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, you step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner.
Wait, this is a teaser for the next 2.4. Right?
I will continue to sing. As long as there are those who breathe and see. My eternal summer will never fade.
Fucking beautiful.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole.
Thank you, Rover.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me. By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
Oh, we're definitely gonna watch out for him.
I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order. Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission. An escape mission! Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story. Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again. And I'll sing it for you, I swear.
Oh, they better do that. Oh, that would be crazy.
After all, we're partners in crime now.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped. You sought to revive the Blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguuna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguuna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Is he gonna be the main boss in the next story?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poets Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid. There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity? Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
He is such a good villain, it's crazy. Damn. Okay. What do we get? Ending 1, final chapter. Ending 2 and ending 3. But you want to have different endings here. But I cannot do that. I can do this one.
Maybe because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide. It will take a lot more than that to even leave a scratch on you. Perhaps they're having someone else.
Okay, here we have all three.
Stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order. That much is true. The Order's records say as much. But there's still something missing.
That feels like a weird choice.
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's prosperity and stability. The poets, praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel, earned the Order's favor. Despite their banishment, their work still serve the Order's cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
Okay, here we don't have enough. No, we need to wait tomorrow. And here as well. Okay, we'll see that tomorrow. What else do we have? We did that. No. Actually, you know what? I wanna try... Wait, we actually have the event. What am I talking about? Oh, is she gonna be here on some different time? Like maybe between 11 or after 12? Nah, but she surely is somewhere. If we manage to find her. Yeah, let's check that. And if there is fighting, we're gonna test Ciaccona. Okay, flight.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
I did this though.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
Would you like a fun game?
Oh no, they're both here together. Oh, is this gonna be the triple ulti again? I think it will. Darkness gradually dissolves as a faint light shines up over the crimson carpet. You find yourself standing in the corridor lined up. Oh damn, it was too fast. Okay, it's fine. Let's just see. What's this about? Okay, I did not read it, but it's fine. Watch films. Film theory. Can we pick anyone, or is it just like... Huh? What are we doing? What? Let me choose. Oh my god. Everyone loved.
Hopefully this helps.
Did Roger just say hopefully it helps? It reminded me of a meme. Hope it helps. Oh, that's... It's like a... Oh my god. I should have read everything, I guess. Boom Boom or Daka Daka?
Another day, another.
I thought it's us, right, honestly.
my bounds.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, so they're like making a story, but it's actually like a mini game as well. I mean, how do I? It's fine. Oh, okay. Different teams, different triple ults, I guess.
Fear no more.
Oh yeah.
Wind Rider.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Okay. Do I care to do that? Not really.
Stay sharp.
Break.
Retreat to advance.
Unstop.
Oh.
Wind Rider.
Okay. We saved that to see if it's gonna be in the next fight. Let's see if that happens. It does.
Fear no more.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Tell truth, star. Finale. Time to fight back.
Watch and learn!
Unstop. Fear no more. Unstop.
Cool. Is that fast enough? It does not have a speed timer, okay.
Stay sharp. Break!
Hot action!
Fear no more.
Hurry. Damn.
Wind Rider.
I don't want to use number 4 here. The group will
retreat to advance.
Electrode arrow resonator is custom. Okay. Oh! Oh yes, please. That's what I wanted. Does it say with who she goes? Resonator details?
The divinity.
Here. Okay, those 3. Or even that. So her, Gian. Sure, let's try that. 3 of them. I don't want them though. Okay, fine, I'll just buy them. hell? So it said that, and that. Okay, let's try.
Mind the tempo. The pitch is lowered.
Oh, too bad it's a fucking monkey resistant to arrow damage.
The pitch is lowered. Faster. A perfect chord. Shape the shapeless. The pitch is lowered. Now presenting a poem of finale. Polyphony.
Unstop.
Thanks for watching. Ta-da! A grand
Fear no more.
They did apply the wrong debuff. Okay, getting all characters here is gonna take a bit.
tuning in. A perfect chord.
What the fuck just happened?
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Tuning in. Overture. Thanks for watching.
To be fair, there is no challenge here, it's just free rewards.
Tuning in. A perfect chord. Mind the tempo.
Unstop.
Perfect
wrap up.
Okay, I'm gonna do on the next elite. Ulti and then the combo and then another ulti to see how many Ciacconas we can summon. If if it works that way.
A perfect chord. Thanks for watching.
Okay. So let's try. I do
Faster. Listen.
ulti
The trio of destiny.
into
Sit back and enjoy the show.
I cannot use ulti while this is happening. Because I have the ulti race.
Stop.
Let's get serious. A perfect chord. Thanks for watching. Come, listen to the music in the dream. Presenting a poem of finale. A perfect chord.
Fear no more.
Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, there are so many. Okay, we don't have him at all, and we don't have her at all.
Tuning in.
A perfect chord. Perfect wrap up. Polyphony. Thanks for watching. Ta-da! A grand overture.
On the X Plus, I need to make a screenshot when we have like 5 of them. Okay. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, I don't need this though. Maybe this is cool, but I think this just works the best. Wait, not this one. This one. Okay.
Tuning in. Faster. Sit back and enjoy the show.
So let's see.
Let the show begin.
A perfect chord. Perfect wrap-up. Perfect wrap-up.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, I did a screenshot there.
Solo time.
Stop.
Overture. Tuning in. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Come, listen to the music in the dream.
Thanks for watching.
Fear no more.
Listening.
Okay, we can skip that. Wait, that's it? Okay, I thought we were gonna have to unlock everything. Yeah, we... Wait. Okay. Unlocked endings 1-1. Endings unlocked 0-2. 0-3. Oh, that's what it's asking. Okay, I see. So we can just keep repeating this. Duration 30 minutes, duration 60 minutes. Well, Jinx is gonna end up one-shotting everything.
Take form. Take flight. Let it end.
Oh my god.
Waves rise.
The
Judgment
damage in
strikes.
small numbers is funny. Okay.
I shall lead the way. Take form. Strike fast. Onwards. Sacred light.
Really good small number. Okay, now we're gonna get after this
I
fight.
shall lead the way. Embrace the change.
Third unit and then see what we need.
And the tempest. Fluorescent shadows. Let it end.
Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
Moment of awakening. Take flight. Sacred light. Take form.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Fast in starlight. Let it end.
Oh, the other one was factor resistant, that's why, okay.
Change. Our light shine through. Take form. Onwards. Moment of awakening.
I am the tempest.
Sacred light. I shall lead the way.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Take form. Negligence on my part. Evil be cleansed.
Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
God damn it.
Heed my calling. Fast and stuff so good. Sacred light.
I am the Tempest!
Our lights shine through.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Blessed end.
Okay, who do we need? Jinsey, give me wings. Or visitor to the Ultra Zone. Let's do give me wings. Changli, Brent, Phoebe. Okay, do we have someone? We don't. What about the other one? Junction. Okay, we can get her. And her. So, like this. Visitors to the Ultra Zone. Okay.
I shall lead the way. Take form.
That's it? Really? Oh.
Moment of awakening. Fast in starlight. Take form. Blessed end.
She lasts evermore.
Heaven ordained. Banish all vice.
Universe in my psyche.
Blessed end. Evil be cleansed. Thine harmony.
Well, that's almost a one-shot photo though. Sure.
I shall lead the way. Moment of take form. Thine harmony. Fast in starlight. Sacred light. Moment of
Embrace the oneness.
Attack is the best defense.
Evil be cleansed. Take form. Sacred light. Embrace the change. Forgive me. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice.
We've been playing for 3 hours. Damn.
Universe in my psyche.
Fine harmony.
Yeah, I'm not able to change voice actors here at all. Okay. I don't know if we have enough film rolls for everything. Oh, there.
I shall lead the way. Take form, heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Blessed ends.
She lasts evermore.
Blessed ends.
Attack is the best defense.
Our lights shine through.
Oh, this one is spectral resistant. I'm now thinking, like, why am I doing so little damage? But he's spectral resistant.
Fluorescent shadows.
Universe in my psyche.
Evil be cleansed. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Blessed ends.
She
Damn.
lasts evermore.
Small damage.
Sacred light.
This is my ground.
Take form. Evil be cleansed.
Okay.
Universe in my psyche.
Fine harmony. Onward. Take form. Blessed ends.
That was definitely not worth. But I'll rather do it here than on a some more difficult part, I guess.
I shall lead the way. Take form. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed.
Embrace the oneness.
Moment of awakening. Thus it ends. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Attack is the best defense. Thus it ends. Fine harmony. Strike fast. Take flight.
That group ulti actually reached all the way here, what the hell?
Moment of awakening. Take form. Embrace the change. Thus it ends. Light shine through. Thus it ends.
Okay. So it took us all the way back for just some door. Hopefully it's worth. No!
Chi lasts evermore.
Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Take
Oh, never mind. I'm not I'm
in
Spectral, not. Okay, my bad.
Thus it ends. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice.
Jesus, that's not much. Okay, 26k is huge here.
Universe in my psyche.
Our light shone through. Sacred light. Attack is the best defense. Take form, fluorescent shadows. Thus it ends. Insolence. Fast.
Chi lasts evermore.
Starving. Sacred light. Embrace the change. Our lights shine through. Take form.
Okay. I need something. Wait. Okay, there we go. The restored film, that's what I needed.
I shall lead the way. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Thus it ends. Evil be cleansed.
The universe in my psyche.
Take form. Sacred light. The sky beckons.
A resonator using gauntlet. Right, if I were a pistol. I mean, I can take the middle one, but it's fine. I'll take whatever is new. I don't know how many film rolls I spent, but hopefully not too many.
I shall lead the way. Thunder guide us. Fluorescent shadow.
She lasts evermore.
Sacred light. Fine harmony. Take heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Blessed end.
Universe in my psyche.
Eight. Damn. Okay. There is Chungli, another shorekeeper. Oh. Jinxie, shorekeeper. We don't need her, but okay. Alright, so. On the next fight we have in the air team, which I wanted to try. Okay, so it was her and her. Give me wings. Let's see how it works.
Soar against the winds. Forgive me. Our lights shine through. Take form. Blessed end.
They died before I could even see the damage,
Be swift.
which might be a good sign.
Take flight. Sacred light.
Again. Damn. Okay, don't be Electro resistant, boss. I mean, Spectre, sorry. Be Electro.
I shall lead the way.
Okay, that's fine.
This is my curtain call!
Take blessed end. Strike fast.
Be reduced to cinders.
Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Evil be cleansed.
75k. Okay, that's a lot for this one.
Rumble, evil crumble!
Fluorescent shadows. Sacred light.
Who's the caged bird now?
Blessed ends. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice.
Be reduced to cinders.
Blessed ends.
Nice. Okay. I don't really need anyone.
I shall lead the way. Take forth fluorescent shadows.
What the hell? It died instantly. Okay. We restore the film rolls. There.
Our lights shine through. Blessed ends. Onwards. Take forth. I shall lead the way.
Jesus Christ. Okay. The air thing is broken.
Embrace the change.
Beckon the divine flame.
Blessed ends.
It's so fucked.
Heaven ordained.
One shot?
Banish all vice.
56k. And this is never gonna one shot him.
Be reduced to cinders.
Sacred light.
246k in this mod.
Who's the caged bird now?
Hey, Changli is crazy here.
Evil be cleansed. Moment of awakening. Strike fast. Take forth.
Nice. Jinxie speedruns this. Even without the upgrade. Because I took the random thing just to get the new unlocked. Rectifier, sword. Okay, there, we can buff Jinxie a little bit. Where am I going? It's going so far down, and my objective is up.
I shall lead the way. Fast in start. like a good bargain. Shine through.
Okay, that door better take me back.
I shall lead the way.
What? Oh my god, are you serious?
Take form. Heaven ordained. Banish all fight. Blessed ends. Blessed ends.
341k.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone.
Take form. Fluorescent shadows. Sacred light.
Who's the caged bird now?
Heaven ordained. Banish all blessed ends.
Yeah, fuck him. He's probably harder than the story part. Sword or Rectifier? Havoc. Should have used Coordinated, maybe. Okay, Jungli. Jinxie. I'll buy all, why not? Restore. I wonder if the other ending is like having under 0 camera rolls, if that's possible.
Fluorescent shadows. Onwards. Onwards. Take form. Our lights shine through. Onwards.
Okay. All in. Ulti into ulti. No, I don't have ulti. Damn.
Heaven ordained. Banish all fight. Ends. Moment of awakening.
What the fuck was that damage?
Embrace the change.
Oh my god, I just killed him with ulti basically without even doing E. And I saved fully charged E.
shall lead the way.
I just don't want to spend D. So I'm just gonna do this.
Take form. Onward.
Okay. I guess we take that. Thought it might be a trick, like a different ending. Well, I think it is. I think I should have continued down.
I shall lead the way.
Fine harmony.
Beckon the divine flame.
Blessed ends. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Blessed ends.
205k, okay. I thought it's gonna be a lot more.
Lions rumble, evil crumble.
Blessed ends. Take heaven ordains. Banish all vice. I shall lead the way. Take flight.
I don't know why he spawned with 0 HP, but okay. Yeah, and if I continued, there would be a different ending, I think. Not sure though. Not sure if that's how it works. Just think it does. Film stills. Oh no, don't tell me I have to click all of it. These are all the different events. Yeah, so I can do this to get a different ending and then upgrade it. But okay, we can stop for now. Wait, there was something else. Yeah. View.
The divinity made for...
Wait, how long does this last? 31 days. And cut these in 20 days. Well, 21. Okay. So we'll get that. You know what? I'm gonna do a temple. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah. I did it for this. And still not enough. Still missing one. I'm not sure if I want to do another temple. Because I kind of do want to buy it before it resets, but it's not worth. Oh, it's just Jinsei. Oh no, select? Oh, it's anyone. I mean... Nah. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do a temple, but probably not for that one standard. It's just because Ciaccona has this thing that I kinda do want. Resonators in the team gain 40% arrow damage bonus. Which is not bad to have. I do have 720. That's for 2 Katis. But I could spend for 1 if I get her in a temple. But let's not. Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna make a break. And I will continue farming this set, honestly. Because both Terra MC and Ciaccona needs it. So I might as well just try to upgrade them.
Tuning it. A perfect chord. Polyphony. Ooh, the pitch is lowered.
Pitch is lowered.
Grand overture. Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Thanks for watching. Now presenting a poem of finale.
If I leave her there, she's just gonna start it again. 4k damage per tick on their 12k? Oh my god, she just clears it.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
What the fuck?
Crimson.
that's it for today. So good night to you all, and see you all tomorrow with something else.